This is the YouTube edition of my book, A Course in Miracles Workbook Nuggets, which is a study aid for the course's workbook for students. I'll begin by reading my book's commentary on today's lesson over a visual of the book's text. I'll then return with some further thoughts on the lesson, which are only included in this YouTube edition of my book. Today's lesson is part of a 10-lesson group, which goes from lesson 251 through lesson 260, each of which relates to sin as understood in the course. I'll be repeating the same introduction for each of lessons 251 through 260, so you can skip past this introduction in the future if you like. Timestamps taking you directly to today's Workbook Nuggets commentary and my further comments are provided in the description below. In the section entitled, What is Sin?, which precedes these 10 lessons, we are told that sin is insanity and that there is no sin. The point here is that sin is part of the illusion, a very important and cunning part. If you escape the illusion, you escape its many so-called sins as well. There can be no sin in the love and oneness that we are being trained to see. Obsessing over the so-called sins of yourself and others only keeps you here in the illusion. Don't take the bait. Wake from the illusion and be free. As the introduction to these 10 lessons, all dealing with sin, tells us, quote, "The Son of God made clay, he has become a body, prey to evil and to guilt, with but a little life that ends in death. But all the while, his Father shines on him and loves him with an everlasting love, which his pretenses cannot change at all." End quote. Today's lesson from my book and my further thoughts, which are contained only in this YouTube edition of the book, follow. A link to the book on Amazon.com is provided below. Lesson number 255, September 12th. This day I choose to spend in perfect peace. You can choose peace. You can. You can choose it today. And as the lesson states, that peace which you experience bears witness to the truth that you are God's Son. So, the experience is what is being sought, and it shows you that you're on the right track. A Course in Miracles is not, at its heart, a theoretical work of metaphysics. The metaphysics is there, but first and foremost, the Course is focused on getting you to have certain experiences, to have you experience a reality just beyond your ordinary state of awareness. Approach it in that spirit, in, quotes, the name of that. It will make all the difference. The proof is in the experience. You are meant to have an experience today. That experience, and not the words, is the lesson. Remember, the experience comes from within. You will find the peace deep within your center and bring it out. You won't find it in any other place or thing. The title of today's lesson is, This Day I Choose to Spend in Perfect Peace. Sounds wonderful, doesn't it? How can we do that? Well, the prayer at the end of the lesson tells us, quote, "And so, my Father, would I pass this day with you, Your Son has not forgotten you. The peace you gave him still is in his mind, and it is there I choose to spend today." End quote. Choose to remember that you are God's child, and you spend the day in peace. And this is the only way to spend the day in peace. The ego's day can, at best, have moments of respite. You must choose the one self over the ego. There is no other way.